Hey, Real Talk Podcast. Yeah, what up? It's the man about town, Virtual Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned into another episode of Real Talk Podcast, Pod Class, pre-recorded situation. All praises due to the Most High. First things first, all praises due to the Most High. Just click on the bell, subscribe to the page, smash that like button, and of course, share on your social engineer. Now, today in my city, Columbus, Ohio, there's some crazy stuff going on, man. Actually, it was last night. And when I was on my way to work, I was wondering why the freeway was cut off like this. This is what happened, right? And this freeway, up to my knowledge, is still, I don't know if it's still shut off, but some guys stole a car, right? They stole if I'm not mistaken, they stole the Audi, right? Or they stole some type of car from out this way where I stay in Whitehall. And they drove the car all the way out west on Hilliard Rome Road, robbed the Fifth Third Bank, got into a bang out with the police. One of them got hit and died. Two of them got away, right? They caught one. I think they caught one, and a cop got shot, right? This all happened last night in my city, or yesterday afternoon in my city. Crazy stuff, right? And I want to talk about this briefly to just touch on what I be talking about, y'all. I told y'all we are going to see more and more increased violence. It's going to get more and more extremely violent. We're going to be starting to see, the most illest acts, criminal acts that we have seen in human history, right? And it's all being done to bring in HR 1955, man. And I want to let y'all know, and this is why I speak about it so much, and this is why I'm sitting here breaking down the UN agenda protocols on the other page, right? You hear me? We ain't gonna talk about that over here in depth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're gonna wait till next week and we're gonna get right back at it, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep that over there. But, over here at Real Talk Pod Class, we more or less gonna be breaking down other things over here. I'm gonna briefly speak on certain things, but we're gonna touch on other things. But I wanna speak on this real quick, right? The Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act. Violent radicalization, right? Violent radicalization. I want y'all to understand, and every time a situation like this happens, I'm going to speak on it, and I'm going to put it in the context of HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act, right? This is another example of violent radicalization. I'm telling y'all what's coming, right? Well, I ain't came to say what's coming, what's here. All of this, why do you think they passed the Safety Act in Illinois? And I'm pretty sure similar legislation is about to be passed in all other democratic states and cities. Listen, y'all, I want y'all to use y'all's foresight, y'all's inner, outer, extra standing to be able to see what is coming, or should I say, what is here. All right, we're going to see the crime in our cities get exponentially severe and worse. More frequent as well. Just back to back down. Over the weekend, 20 shootings nationwide, 20 mass shootings nationwide, y'all. Remember when I talked to y'all about Operation Crimson Mist? The voice of God, or voice to skull technology? I want y'all to understand what's going on here, man. And I know a lot of y'all don't like to even look at things from this aspect, and that's all well and good. But I'm telling y'all right now, until y'all begin to do y'all's research into such things and look at what's really going on, y'all start to see that things are being made to happen, or the exact environment is being made to manifest due to societal issues, right? that will create the environment for these situations to happen, possibly, potentially. Indian everywhere. Violent radicalization. What happened in Chicago, Baltimore, Philly, Columbus, Florida, Shreveport, Louisiana. I want y'all to understand that over this past weekend, 4th of July weekend, there were 20 plus mass shootings across the nation. Now, are we to be made to believe that our society is just increasingly getting violent, which means we're having less and less empathy towards one another? Or are we being made to be like that? And even more so, are we being manipulated into behaving in such ways via frequencies, 5, 6, 7G? We all have smartphones. I want y'all to go watch the very first Kingsman movie. Samuel L. Jackson in it. I can't remember the boy's name in it, and whatever. Go watch the very first Kingsman movie. And Samuel L. Jackson had invented a technology that could be placed in people's cell phones, and if he pushed the button, could emit a frequency that would sync and link with the frequency of our brains, our human magnetic field, our aura or morphic field, and exacerbate, amplify our rage and turn us into rage monsters who just wanted to just kill and obliterate each other. We're going to see our societies get exponentially, increasingly more violent, amplified to the highest level. And I'm sitting up here saying what I'm saying, y'all, because I'm one of few people who actually aware of what's going on and privy to this stuff, and got the balls and the courage to share it with y'all. Right? Look into voice of God technology, voice to skull technology. Right? 20 plus mass shootings over the whole country. Numerous people shot, numerous people killed in one weekend across the country. Violent radicalization through ideologically based violence, turning us into homegrown terrorists, displaying acts of homegrown terrorism. And the U.S. government plans to eradicate violent radicalization and homegrown terrorists. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering, man. Listen, man, it's getting real, very serious out here, man. And I hope y'all are able to have your eyes on the seed and don't get lost in the sauce. You did, man. Y'all enjoy y'all's day. Bye.
Stacks with the facts. E&E. Stimulus package. Let's go. I'm from that nutty north. Agla Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce, and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce, and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. What you fuck niggas know about the north side? North side till I die, got a lot of pride. P Street where I saw my first homicide. McGuffey Market had the Dutchess for $1.05. What you fuck niggas know about Big City? Town Cone get a slushy for $1.50. Menus, egg rolls, best in the city. Big Daddies had the freshest gear in the city. Stacks with the facts, ain't nobody fucking with me. Grown folks was a Papa Club in the city. Philly Grill had the best drinks in the city. Chef place closed down cause they drinks was shitty. Got love for the east side, love for the south side. Got love for the west side too. But I'm from up north where we get money and slide through your hood like it's a drive-through. Walk through your hood, not just drive through. Any hood I'm good, I'm that fly dude. All these bitches wanna kick it like Ryu. In my DM, kissy face, hi boo. If you from up north, rep that shit. Say it real loud with your chest, nigga. No NBA, no EA Sports, but I still ball in the best. That nutty north, Agla Green, Cleveland, Ave, number streets. Windsor Terrace, Short North. On my north side, just ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce, and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, Ave. That's where I caught the patent, let them Jordan 11s at. That's where I caught my first herringbone chain at. That's where I saw my first stone of cocaine at. Give me a beat, I'm a propane at. Middle Middle's where I learned to spit flames at. P Street where I really sold cane at. One of the reasons why the street is really named that. Straight facts, I ain't never gotta lie to ya. Northside pride, gotta keep it live for ya. My crick niggas dark blue like they play for Hoyas. My blood niggas die moon like the Massa Wars. Can't forget about Genesee Avenue. That's where a nigga made dividends revenue. Murder Street, Miss Enos Jerk Barbecue. Island Vibes, Windsor and Cleveland Avenue. County Corner, Culture Street, Times Corner Store. Just one thing, Windsor Terrace famous for. Can't forget about D&J's 4th and 8th. Agent's crib cooking up 4 ways and 8. On the north side, niggas, yeah, we really great. Name a better side of town, I sit and wait. All y'all other side of towns, y'all win the way. All y'all other side of towns, y'all win the way. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland, Avenue, Number Streets, Windsor Terrace, Short North. All my north siders ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce, and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons. Nutty North, Agla Green, Cleveland Avenue, Number Streets, Windsor Terrace, Short North. All my north siders ride with me. Brittany Hill, South Mott, New Jack, Joyce, and the Noon. Can't forget about P Street and L Block 2, cause they some goons.